Over the past few years, I've been like a bull in a china shop when it comes to talking about AI and using it inside your software startups. In other words, don't do it. Don't put your entire project, your entire software business idea in the hands of someone else's intellectual property. They can literally switch off your access like that. All you're doing is putting your project, your business, and yourself at risk. However, I've always said that if it can enhance your existing software solution, then it makes sense to use it, but only if it's an enhancement. If it is taken away, the usefulness of your project only drops by, say, 20%. So 80% of your project is still amazing and people can still use it. Then just use AI to juice it to make it even better. So that said, the past week or two, I've been playing with my own software products and projects. And the one I've been really excited about is for my mobile app business, BAITCAMP. So BAITCAMP is an app for fishermen that you can digitally record your fishing trips, upload photos, save what baits you've used, what techniques you used, what fish you caught, if you had any fish of note, the weather information. So it's a real one-stop shop for your fishing trips. Oh, as well, we've got our own merch brand. So this is the BAITCAMP merch. You can check that out. I'll also put a link to our online store in the description too. One thing I didn't put inside the BAITCAMP app was a fish identifier. And it just becomes blatantly obvious now. And one of the reasons is it's always been really difficult to do that. But now with AI, and more specifically OpenAI and their vision endpoint, it makes it very, very easy to be able to identify a fish from an image, whether it's something you've caught or whether you see it somewhere online and you don't quite know what it is. So over the past month, I've done a bit of coding here and there to get that implemented. And yesterday afternoon, I managed to finish it and get it up and running. So today I've been coding up the app itself to use the fish identifier that I've built to see if it actually identifies fish correctly. Let's jump over and take a look at how that actually works. Okay, so we've got BAITCAMP up and running, and to prove it's on my phone, you can see I'm doing a little bit of wobbling, and I'm going to tap that to prove it's me. What we've got is at the top right now, we've done a few layout tweaks, and if we go to tackle box, we've got the forum, the PB tracker, we've got suggest more tackle, which is a feature request thing we've got in there, but we've got the actual fish identifier in there now. So if we click that, so if I do select image, so the top right button is it select an image. So if I do this, right, so cool, it's there. And then if I just now move this slightly up, we've got this search button now. So once we've selected it, so this is a common carp, so hopefully this will work. So if I do search, please wait while I identify the fish species. So I want it to give me the species, the genus of the fish, and then a bit more information. Yeah, so there we go. We've got it with the fish in the image, more likely a common carp, which we know the Latin name, and also the genus, and then the species, the Sirius carpio, common carp. Amazing. So it works. So while we're doing that, I'll just upload another. So this is me. So this is me a long time ago in fishing in Thailand. We went on a boat trip, and the guide could speak English. He was Thai, could speak English, but the fisherman and his son who was taking us around wasn't. They couldn't speak a word of English, but they let us fish over this coral reef when we stopped off, and I caught this fish. And so I've cropped it so you've not got my pasty pink salmon burnt lobster British body in there. But anyway, I asked what fish it were, and they chatted in Thai, and the guy was like, "Oh, it's a horsefish." So I don't know actually what this fish is. So I've selected it as an image, and I'm going to do search to see what it identifies at, because it would be interesting to see what it is. Let's hope it identifies it. I can't identify fish direct, but based on the description, the genus Latin is known as a snapper. Ah, right. Possible species of grey snapper. Nice. I never knew that. I was always thought it was a horsefish, which I didn't know what it was. So yeah, so the fish identifier is working, and if it can't give you an exact match, because obviously it's a bit of a rubbish image, but yeah, it's potentially a grey snapper. I didn't know that. Cool. So yeah, so that's it. So we've got a fish identifier inside BAITCAMP. I'll put a link to be able to download both the iOS and the Android image, and I'll get this up and running. And also, if you do like fishing and you want some like nice fishing t-shirts, don't forget the BAITCAMP brand. We've got baseball caps and we've got mugs as well. So yeah, get shopping. And I'll speak to you soon.